All right, hey, what's up, y'all? Soldier Knows Best here. So I am out here in St. Louis about to do a day of me riding the new Bird e-bike. So this is an electric bike coming from the company that you know for allowing you to rent scooters and stuff like that. But now they have an electric bike that you can actually buy for yourself. And so right now you can actually get this on bestbuy.com, and it's a good thing because this video is sponsored by Best Buy. So on the website, you'll be able to see the Bird bike, and it comes in two different designs. So I have the A-frame that I'm doing in this video, but then they also do have a V-frame that you can get, and that's gonna be more of a step-through design that you can use. So this bike goes normally for around like $2,000 or so, but a good thing is that they do have a sale going on right now, so you'll be able to get it for a couple of $100s off. So that's a good thing, right? You can save some money, especially when you're buying something expensive like this. And this bike does come in two different colors. I have the gray color right here. And on the website, you'll be able to choose between the different colors and also the different frame types. But yeah, again, check out that link down below in the description of this video to go ahead and check out that deal. It'll take you directly to the page on Best Buy. I highly recommend you do it right now, especially to get that good deal. All right, so the purpose of this video is for me to actually just take the bike out for a day and show you how it rides. And I'm gonna be taking it out to this pretty cool bridge that connects Missouri and Illinois. But yeah, I did take this bike out a couple of days ago, and one of the things I wanted to see is how it performed on a hill. And this bike does have a 500-watt motor, so going up a hill like this from a complete standstill did a pretty good job. Now, you do still wanna pedal, but this bike does have 5 levels of pedal assist that you can use. But the good thing is that I didn't actually have to like stand up in pedal because the motor had enough juice inside of it. And also another good thing is that you can use the original Bird app with this bike to be able to keep it updated as far as the software, and also you can see some of the information as far as the distance traveled and stuff like that. And you can even turn on the headlights if you want to for some reason. But yeah, let me go ahead and make my way to my first stop on this trip, and that's going to be at the St. Louis Arch. Look what I found. All right, so what I have behind me right there is the St. Louis Arch. There it is. That's a good angle right here. So this is like the gateway to the west. Look, I'm not a historian or anything, so I don't know exactly when it was built, but it's pretty cool because you can see it's a very, very tall structure, and you can actually take some trams all the way up to the top of it where they have like a nice viewing angle where you can see a lot of St. Louis and also across the river over to Illinois. If you do come to St. Louis, I highly recommend you come check out the St. Louis Arch. It's a great photo op. I take a lot of photos for my smartphone reviews, but yeah, it's pretty cool, right? And while I have you right here, let's take a look at the handlebars. So on the left-hand side, you have all of your buttons and controls. So you got your power button right there. And also you have this plus and minus that you use to be able to change the pedal assist. So I can press it down all the way down to 0, or I can pump it up all the way to 5. And 5 is going to be the less amount of force you have to put into pedaling, and the faster the bike will go. But if you want to get more of a workout, you can keep it at level 1 or level 2, which I like to keep it at. And so you can also press and hold on this plus button right here to activate the headlight. And so the headlight and the tail light are integrated into the bike. So we press down on the brake levers, which you have one on each side for the rear and the front brake. That will automatically illuminate to let you know or let people know behind you that you're braking. And on the right hand side, you do have the throttle here that you can press down and go. And I almost went down the stairs because I didn't have the bike off. But yeah, you don't have to always pedal. You can just use the throttle to, it's mostly good for like flat land or stuff. But yeah, it's good to kind of just chill back and relax and take a load off of your feet. And then one thing I like about the handlebars is that it does have this little kind of overhang right here for your kind of your hand rest. So you can actually put your hand on here, and this little meat right here below your thumb has a place to go ahead and be very comfortable. All right, so enough of that stuff. Let's go ahead and get down to the Riverfront Trail, which is actually that little path right there, and it goes all the way down. So I'm not going to go down these stairs. I'm going to go down this ramp. But yeah, let's get more of this trip underway. All right, right, so I'm at one of my favorite pit stops here on the trail. So this is right before you really get on the main trail, and I just love the color of that building right there. But yeah, let's take a look at the design of this bike, and I actually like the colors of this bike too. So it has a two-tone design pretty much. So the battery is black, but most of the frame is going to be this silver aluminum type of color there. But then also you have the bird logo here, which is going to be black. You just have one place for the logo. I think overall, this is a very nice, clean looking bike. Now down here on the frame, you see these two screws right here. This is where you can actually put a water bottle holder. So you can keep your water bottle right there where you can reach down, grab it, take a drink of water. And you do get a fender on the rear tire and also the front tire. But yeah, just looking at the design of this bike, I think it's pretty sleek looking. It looks clean, and yeah, I'm digging it. All right, so I'm gonna do one of my favorite things to do on this trail, and that is split the gap. Going right in here, we have a lot of leaves this time, but boom, there we go. I love doing that. I do have some electric bikes that can go even faster than this one, and that's always cool to go through that little spot there. A little risky, but hey, it's fun. Man, I ain't never seen this. Helicopter. Looks like they're fixing the wires there. That is crazy. That's one way to do it. All right, so we're about halfway there right now. So as far as range, you can get up to like 50 miles with this if you are using the pedal assist. But if you are using the throttle only, like right now I'm just using the throttle, you can get up to around 20 miles or so. This is going to be dependent on your weight and how much stuff you're carrying. Like I may be carrying maybe like 25 pounds of gear right now, but I think the maximum weight for this bike is around 265 pounds, so that should be good for plenty of people. And as far as like the ride itself, so this bike doesn't have any type of like robust suspension system or anything, so you definitely want to be a little bit more cautious around big bumps and stuff like that. But generally the ride has been pretty smooth, and this seat is actually really good for a kind of a stock seat that comes with a bike. And right now I have about 70% worth of battery life left, and we're still a few miles out, so we definitely should be good as far as battery getting back and forth. But let me go ahead and get to the bridge right now. All right, so in here is a cool little spot here that I like to stop to, or stop at from time to time here. And it takes you almost straight into the water. Now you gotta be a little bit careful here. But this is cool. This is dope. It's a little bit sketchy, but you gotta stop out here for a couple of minutes here every once in a while, just to check out the water and see what's going on. It looks like there's a little path down there too, but I'm not gonna take that one. All right, let me get out of here. All right, we made it to the old Chain of Rocks Bridge. All right, so it's gonna be pretty windy on this bridge, but we are exactly at 50% battery, which is sweet because I have been doing a lot of stopping and starting, and when you see videos like this from me, I have to set up the camera, go back, get on the bike, drive past it or ride past it, and then go back, pick up the camera again, pack it back up and stuff. So it's a lot of little things that I have to do, but yeah, it was worth it. And I love coming out here. It's peaceful. This bridge is closed down so people can walk and ride their bikes on it. And yeah, it's a pretty fun little place to come to. All right, so we have finally made it to the spot that I wanted to come to. It might be pretty windy out here, but it's a beautiful day. So I'm happy that it's not too many people on the bridge right now. But what I can say is that this bike overall is a really solid bike as far as being something that's good for the city, but also taking it on a bike trail and just going out for a few miles, right? And as I mentioned earlier, you can get up to around 50 miles as far as the range on this thing with pedal assist. But the good thing is that the battery is removable. So you can take this thing out just like so. And then now this is good for like taking it inside of your house to charge, so you don't have to bring your entire bike inside. Or if you just want to extend your range on a trip, you can always get an extra battery and keep it in your backpack or something. It's gonna be a little heavy, but it's gonna be worth it, so you don't have to find somewhere to charge. Oh, and just be a little bit careful when you are taking the battery out to not scratch up the bottom of the top bar on the frame there. It's a little bit of a tight fit, so just be a little bit careful. Oh, and then as far as like my range test, I did find that when I got to around like 7 or 8% of battery left in the bike, the motor wasn't really giving me that much power, so it felt like I was just having to pedal like normal. So just be aware of that. Once you get to around 8%, you're gonna have to pedal this bike just like a regular bike. And as far as the speed, this bike has a really good cruising top speed of 20 miles per hour, and that's due to the 500-watt motor that you do have with this. And I would say that the kind of the acceleration is pretty smooth, especially when you are using pedal assist and you're starting from a dead stop and going up to trying to get up to the top speed. But yeah, 500-watt motor inside of this bike. And if you are concerned about maintenance, you don't really have to do that much with this bike, and especially because it does have a Gates carbon belt. So this is not your traditional chain belt that you need to keep oiled and stuff. This belt right here by itself is good for up to around 10,000 miles. So for most people, that's going to be multiple years of use without having to do anything as far as maintenance with the chain. All right, so I do want to spend some more time out here, but it's about to get dark here in a couple of hours. And I love St. Louis, but this is St. Louis, so I'm not going to be out here riding out at nighttime. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to take one last look at this view, and I'm going to get back on the trail and try to get back to where we started. All right, so look, let me go ahead and wrap up this video here. So I'm at a pretty cool little rest stop here towards the end of the trail here. But yeah, look, I've been a creator for like 15 years. And one of the things that I struggle with is just getting out of the office, you know, and getting out and enjoying the world, enjoying the weather and stuff. And that's one of the main reasons why I gotten into electric bikes, for me to be able to have a good excuse to get outside and enjoy the weather and ride around and get some exercise in. But one thing I like about this Bird bike is that it is one of those more traditional bikes, right? And because it can't go as fast, I have to pedal, or I have to like settle with the 20 mile per hour kind of top speed for me and my weight and stuff. And that's a good thing because I'm able to enjoy the ride and enjoy everything that I'm looking at. So that's a plus in my book. So yeah, again, check out Best Buy's website. I have a link down below in the description. Make sure you use that link to go check it out, and it'll take you right to the product page for this bike, so you can see some information about it. You can get even more details probably than what I've talked about, and also make sure you do sign in with your rewards account so you can get some points for this bad boy, since I think the price right now is around $2,000. I think it is on sale at the time of this video, so you can save yourself a few $100s. But right now I'm about to wrap up. So yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell if you haven't already, and also smash that like button if you do like this video, and also leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about this bike. But right now I'm wrapping up again, so I will thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace. And I just dropped my helmet. Peace.